Let me grab my book. I hope everybody's doing well. I'll be right back. Y'all can still hear me. I'm just grabbing my book. Um, Y'all gotta remember where I put it. I hope everybody's doing well. Mm. Yo, I don't know what I did in my book. I just had it. Jesus. Lord. I just had that book. Jesus. Got it. I got it, y'all. And I need some lip gloss. My lips dry. It has been a phenomenal week so far. Last week was phenomenal. We had a huge event. We had a huge event that we've been preparing for my daughter's business, and we pulled it off. It was a great success. Hey, sis. And let me. This is too much bright light going on. I need a little. Good to see you. Business is still good. I just want to thank y'all for trusting me. With your lives. Coming to me for spell work, coming to me for readings. I'm well on my way. Y'all look like I look weird. Do I look weird? Do I need to put it back the lighting I had? It's hard for me to see this from here. Do I look crazy? Do I need to put it back the way I had it? Um, I just want to thank y'all for all of it. Yes, we had a great event. Sis, do I need to put it back on the lighting I had? Because it looks weird from this side. Let me know. Um, Remember I told y'all that one of my desires was to be one of the, because there's many phenomenal tarot card readers. If I feel okay. But one of my desires was to be a phenomenal tarot card reader, and that's happening in my life. I remember, that's what I was looking for right there. I had it on the wrong one. I remember like watching people read tarot cards and was like, how in the world do they do what they do? And was so intrigued and fascinated and was like, I could never do that. Shit. Your girl is on it. I'm on it. And it just is, getting that relationship and trusting spirit with your gift. Trusting spirit to lead and guide you. If you feel like you've been called to do this line of work, you just have to trust spirit and go in with the gifts you've already been matured in and flow with it, baby. And you can't go wrong. Especially if you're a spiritual person. and you see you have intuition and things like that, this is just an add-on to what you already have. And it's been phenomenal. And then I started getting all of these tarot cards, and I'm like, am I just getting this for fun? Shh, honey, I be flipping through these cards, and I got to pick a day where I do those readings for the different astrology signs. I got to get back to it, but honey, I'm just flowing how spirit want me to flow, and I'm still loving it and having a great time. That has not changed. Whether who not rocking with me, who's rocking with me, I'm gonna be out here because I love this. You know what I'm saying? But enough about that. We are still on our sleep book. Halfway through. That's where we at. It's the rest of it, and I'm learning a lot. This has really poured a lot out of me, intuitively and revelation wise when it comes to your sleep pattern. um I have inquired about yoga classes and things like that, and just seeing all the stuff that I've been teaching y'all manifest in my life, and I hope that it's been manifesting in your life too, because this is not just for me, it's for us. You know what I'm saying? It's for us as a family, as a whole, for us to grow as a collective. As y'all grow, I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? When I get on here and I share the information, this is for all of us. We're in this together. Okay? So, I forgot I think this is a healing crystal. We're gonna go ahead and chime in, and I'm gonna go right into the lesson. And I was tired. It always happened. I was tired before I got on here, but every time I get on here, that's why I just love it. Every time I get on here, light my incense, talk to y'all, I just feel the surge of energy. I feel this connection to spirit. And I just want to, before I hit my singing bowl, I just want to thank spirit for being here with us. I want to thank spirit for blessing us. Those of you that watch live, I just ask spirit that you just bless my sister, Miss Full Roller. She's so phenomenal, such a beautiful, loyal woman. And I just want to give gratitude to the universe and to our ancestors, hers and mine, for her being here, for her showing up for me. And I ask that you just continue to bless her household, bless her marriage, bless the fruit of her hand, her finances, her mind, her body, her spirit, all of her heart desires. I ask spirit that you would just grant her all of her heart's desires, whatever she needs for her household, for her bank account, for her home life, for her marriage, just for herself as a woman, as a friend. I ask spirit that you give it to her 1,000 fold. And we thank you that the money that she needs and desires this year, that it will manifest in the next 6 months. And if she's not asking for a certain amount of money, I just ask, as her friend and her sister, that you would just bless her with the money and the vacation, the trip, whatever she desires. I don't care if this is an expensive pair of shoes, whatever it is, grant it to her, because she's been there for me, such a support from day one. Woo! Years ago, she's always been there, and I just thank you for her presence tonight. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Girl, you about to make me start speaking the tongue. I just wanted to pray for you. Hey, I don't know who else is here. Please say hello so I can acknowledge your presence. We are just praying and speaking blessings over those of you that support, those of you that even come back and watch the replay, those of you that subscribe. We're still not monetized, but we're well on our way. You know, one of my things I always say, y'all, slow and steady is the way. Some things you're going to get quick. Some things are going to take time. But as long as you have that passion and that love and that drive there, you'll be unstoppable. Just unstoppable. So I just take it. Hey, Miss Rose, how are you? And bless Miss Rose, Spirit. Bless Miss Rose for showing up and being there. Whatever she needs for her household, Grant it unto her. The money, the favor, the blessing, the protection, the healing, the sound mind. Bless Miss Rose 1,000-fold. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So we just, we're just so grateful. I'm just oozing with gratitude. And that's been happening to me every morning. And if I start crying, y'all, because I'm really in a good place spiritually. I'm really in a good place spiritually. And it makes me so emotional because I have such peace. I told y'all before, I showed y'all a blanket on my now ex. Sis said, take this time alone to connect with yourself, because I'm telling you, going through a hard time. So I made a decision to let it go because it wasn't serving my highest good. Okay. It just wasn't giving me what I need. It's just taken from me because I'm wondering, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And sis said to me, take this time alone, just connect, to enjoy time with yourself. And that's what I did. And in the midst of that, sis, I just made a decision. Like, we had a discussion one night, and I was like, that's the last time you're going to do that to me. That's the last time you're going to hurt my feelings. And I said nothing else. I let it go. I let it go. And I'm at peace. You know what I'm saying? And enjoying my best life. I mean, like, why the hell not? Get yourself together, sir. Because that's what we're not doing. I'm too old for that. She's got maturing, that's the thing about being a cougar. They have to mature. They're just for entertainment. A lot of them. Let's be clear. Some people say age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, age ain't it's age ain't nothing but a number. That's a lie. It's more than just a number, because there's some. Yeah, let it go, let it flow. That part right there. Because you have to mature. Somebody that's 20, okay, if a person is really maturing and becoming a better person, somebody that's 20, there's no way in hell they're going to be able to understand somebody that's 50. Somebody 20, you know what I'm saying? Like, relationship wise, especially if they just in that. Now, I'm not saying all, but some people that just all over the place and they don't want to grow, they don't want to be accountable, they're not mature. So they're not going to understand where you are as a 49-year-old versus a 29-year-old. You understand? If they're not there. Okay? So it's a tough pill to swallow, but I got a mission. You got a mission. We can't waste it. Okay, I'm chiming in. Let it go. Let it flow. All right. All right. Tonight we are on chapter. This is the book for those of you that want to see the book. We're talking about sleep. Thank y'all for the love out there. We're on chapter 11, page 88, and we're still on divination destination. We're going to keep going with this because our magic is taking us where we need to be, where we need to go in our lives. I am Queen Tayi L. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not. If you cannot stay the entire time, that way you can come back and watch the replay. But we are here. We are here. Chapter 11. Tonight we're going to be talking about food and other lifestyle habits. It's impossible to get a really healthy balance in life without including nutrition. Food and drink have a direct chemical influence on our bodies, nervous system, and moods. Overindulgence in junk food, coffee, or alcohol, all of which often accompany a stress lifestyle, affects your well-being, simultaneously overstimulating the adrenal glands and nervous system and depleting the body of essential vitamins and minerals. In addition, some foods are more stimulating and some more sedative in their own right. So when I think about food, family, It seems like nowadays, even when they say it is natural, wholesome food, they've altered it in some way. Newsflash: all we can do is do our best to avoid those things, okay? Because if we're not getting it in the food, it's in the drinks. If we're not getting it in the water, in the drinks, the sodas and stuff, it's in the water because it's in a plastic bottle. Is it BPA? Does it have? You know what I'm saying? All of that is going on. Okay. If it's not in that, it could be that they sprayed some shit on the fruit. Okay, pesticides. Or if that's not it, they shine it up with wax in the store so it can look appealing to the eye, but they got this harmful wax on it. Um, if it's not, you understand? It's something. We cannot avoid the toxicity of this world. Sedative. There you go. I was trying to say it, honey. We cannot, thank you, Sid. We cannot avoid the toxicity of this world. So if it's not in the food, okay, it's in the conversation. Like I was at work. I was watching, oh my gosh, my heart goes, if you're in Baltimore, Maryland, my heart and my prayers goes out to y'all. That bridge collapsed. I saw that, y'all. I don't be in TV like that at home. But when I go to work, I see what's going on. But Spirit always allows me to see. But my heart goes out to you, especially if you had a family member that's, I'm not going to get into that. It makes me emotional because it really hurt me to see that today. But it's in the TV. So you could be working on your body, your food, and then you have to guard your mind. You understand? So all we can do is do what Spirit is telling us to do. And working with herbs and essential oils and stuff. I remember like my sister, she is a chemical engineer. And I was telling her, I can't avoid using this product. Like say if it's the oil or something that I needed to use to make a natural product. I said, I got to use this, but it's not fully 100% where I want it to be. She said, well, that natural product that you put into it can combat the harmful ingredients in it. And I was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? It's just like putting more of the good stuff in to dilute the bad stuff. It makes sense. You understand? Like me and you, we can't avoid what's going on. Like I told you, that information from the news today, what we eat, all that it's all around us. We can't avoid it, but we can overpower the bad with the good. Okay? So I said all of that because with the food, some days you're gonna have to stop by McDonald's and grab some. You got to eat something. You may grab something like, damn, I shouldn't have drunk that soda. I had water. And then there's some things your body won't want, you crave. You're going to desire it. And then we got to think about the duality of things. Y'all, I know we can't avoid it. You got to take the good with the bad, but overpowering it with the good stuff. So I was talking about the food. So a lot of times I have to grab something that's not good for me, okay? And I do my best. Try to cut back on the sugars. I do my damnedest. You can't condemn yourself. Please don't condemn yourself. Just do the best you can. And so Spirit said, well, you took your vitamins. You know what I'm saying? You combat the Spirit just started ministering to me. I got my vitamins down to about, I was at 23, 24, but I cut some back. Because I was looking at my list, like some stuff I'm already taking stuff. I don't want to overdo it or get a vitamin that has like 3 vitamins. So I got it down to 20. Right. Yes, Miss Rose, gotta guard that mind. So yeah, and then people of color. All right. And those of you in other cultures that like food, not just people of color, but I can only speak from a one color point of view. We like to eat, honey. Give me the seasoning. Give me the gravy. Give me the fried chicken. You know, I can't overdo it. Thank God I don't have high blood pressure, whatever. I think I'm doing okay. When I go to the doctor, I say, ooh, your blood pressure's good, blah, blah, blah. I just do my best. Okay? And do your spiritual work. Spirit will take care of you. Okay? Spirit will take care of you. So, with this, you do your best. All right? You get that information, and when you can, do it. All right? And then sometimes your money don't be right. Anybody ever been there? Okay? Way groceries going on, you sometimes you have to grab a pack of meat, some bread. You understand? It is what it is. You can't grab the expensive fruit. And ain't that some shit, y'all? The healthy foods is expensive. And the bad food is cheap. You see what they're trying to do to us? Okay. All right. Let me get back to this. That's what I'm saying. Just try to do your best. And let the good outweigh the bad. All right. It was talking about how the nervous system is depleted of the essential vitamins and minerals. So knowing that I can't eat A1 every day, thank God for my vitamins. Thank God for my vitamins. That's why I'm very, very, very just gung-ho when it comes to vitamins. Okay, we get many contradictory messages these days about what's good for us and what isn't. That's another thing. And of course, individual needs differ. While more and more people are becoming vegetarian, for instance, there are others whose systems really seem to need meat. Who this woman? That's the first time I heard that. Oh, I said her name here. Anthea Courtney, I'm hugging you. That's the damn truth. You know what gets on my nerves, y'all? I'm a little hyped tonight. You know what gets on my nerves? And if you're vegetarian, yes, I'm talking to you. You can message me later. We can have a whole discussion. But y'all, some of y'all get on my nerves. Oh, I'm a vegan. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, good for you. You don't want the meat? Pass me your meat, okay? And yes, I'm being petty. But some of y'all get on my nerves. Because I'm saying this like this because I've had bad situations. I had bad experiences with vegan people, okay? And one of them being my family member. I don't know if she's still vegan. She came back to North Carolina. She probably eating meat, hella meat, okay? It would say, oh, if you just be vegan, oh, see, I wouldn't eat that. Well, everybody's not meant to be vegan. Honey, if I go vegan, I would look like I need meat. Let me eat my lean meat. Let me have my fried chicken every. Just leave me the hell alone. Don't say shit about my meat, and I won't say nothing about your fake meat. I got an attitude with that because y'all can't do that. It's the same thing with religion. Don't try to push your agenda on me. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to push my agenda on you. I'm not going to say, yo, put this witch hat on. Let's do some witchcraft. I'm not going to do that. Respect one another's choices. Vegan people, they probably going to just unsubscribe. I don't give a damn. Don't be trying to push your agenda on me. I don't want that soy product. I want meat. Where's my meat? Now, if I come to your house and want to have dinner, guess what? I ain't gonna be like, would you cook me some? Hell no. You don't have no meat. And some people say, I don't want that in my home, in my kitchen. Stop trying to push your agenda on people. If you're with friends and you're vegan and they eat meat, let them have their meat. You go over there to the vegan truck, okay? And then I may want to say, oh, let me taste that. That's what? And some vegan food is good. You think it's meat. Depending on who cooking it, they know what they're doing or whatever. We got to stop pushing our agenda on each other. I am not going to be vegan. I tried being vegan long years ago. Honey, I about died. I was like, hell to the no. What is it? The withdrawal system was the whip system. The withdrawal symptoms was a food. I love y'all, but we gonna eat meat. That's what I got to say about it. Had to get that off my chest. Um, Let me say this again. For instance, there are others whose systems really seem to need meat. If you're any, you're if you're any doubt, I guess you meant to say, if you are in any doubt, consult a naturopath or nutritionist about your needs. Meanwhile, here are some general guidelines which hold good for everyone who wants to sleep better. Foods and drinks to promote better sleep. Okay, we can all do this collective. Okay, what you say, sis? Yes, the healthier choice is more expensive up front, but it is far more expensive in the long run with the less expensive choices. Right, absolutely. Um, Plenty of fresh fruit and salads, dried fruits, green and root vegetables, live yogurt if it suits you, whole grains, brown rice, oats, wholemeal bread, and flour, pulses like lentils and dried beans, fish and free range chicken rather than red meats. True. Now I agree with that. A moderate amount of fats, eggs, cheese, and dairy products. And she has a food and drink um, to avoid on the next. It's on the next page. So among these foods, the more stimulating are raw vegetables, salads, and fruits. So naturopaths recommend fruit and or dried fruit with breakfast and a large raw salad with lunch. Root vegetables are believed to be more sedative than those growing above ground. This also applies to unrefined carbohydrates, potatoes. God, pray for me. Potatoes and rice? I got it bad. Potatoes and whole grain bread, pasta, and rice. So these are best eaten with the evening meal. Many foods, when combined with carbohydrates, lead to the production of amino acid called tryptophan, the main building block for serotonin, a neurochemical that is produced as the precursor to sleep. They include milk, eggs, meat, nuts, fish, hard cheeses, bananas, and pulses. Drink herbal teas, spring water, and pure fruit juices, or some of the non-caffeinated drinks you can buy in health food stores, such as dandelion coffee. I never heard of that. Those that know me know I love my coffee. And I'm trying to go a more healthier way. Okay, I'm going to highlight that. Dandelion coffee made from the dried root rather than powder or cereal drinks. I'm going to look for that on Amazon. Okay. I have not been drinking coffee every day. Can you believe it? After I got that food poisoning, I don't know, just something clicked in me. But I did have some coffee today, but I'm still like, eh. And y'all know I love coffee. You know what I'm saying? Um. Oh, and she said, no, I would never push my way of eating on anyone. I just try to share how much better I feel when I was 40 years younger. Also, I don't hurt like I did back then. Exactly. Exactly. Okay? And you'll get it. You'll get the memo. If you are going through something, your joints and shit start hurting, you'll get the memo like you, for those that care. Now, this may be a hardball for, uh, excuse me, my child. This may be a hardball for some of y'all, and y'all may suck your teeth. I don't care. Now for those that care, you smoking, and I hate it. I hate cigarette smoke. Doing those blacks, and you just doing this stuff every day, every day, every day. I don't know how y'all do it. Okay, cut that, please. Pray, do some spell work. Come to me. Cut that addiction. And I see how people that smoke cigarettes and things like that, the way y'all eat, on top of that, I'm like, oh my God. Okay? Get that together. Get that together. You know, they don't judge me. But when you get older, I'm saying that as an older woman, you get older, you start to feel shit in your joints. You start to feel stuff in, and doing that type of stuff, it's not going to help. So after a while, you're going to get old and be withering away. I want to be walking up right when I get in my 60s or 70s, like my mama was. I want to be walking upright. I want to be doing a little jig, all that. I see my mama was an alcoholic for years. Okay? I'm going to say it like this. And she know I'm telling the truth. She probably giggle. You know I'm going to say it right, mama. She was a pissy ass drunk for many years. She smoked cigarettes and everything. And she took a hold of her life. She took a hold to the horns of the altar. She grabbed a hold to the horns of the altar and changed her whole life. Mama didn't have no heart problem, no liver problem, no nothing. And was so if mama can do it, you can do it too. Okay? So I guess she started to think about when she got older. And it made a difference. Miss that lady. Okay. So foods and drinks to avoid. Sugar. Now this is where they about to step on my toes. Because y'all know I love chocolate. Okay. Including cakes. Chocolate. Biscuits. Y'all know I like my biscuits. My biscuits in the morning. Okay. Refined carbohydrates, white flour, and sugar. Y'all know I like frying my chicken in that white flour. Now, sugar, for my coffee, I do not use white sugar. Okay, I use stevia, and my daughter put me on to honey. Then I put a little creamer in it. Okay, I mean, just one way or the other. We try. Salt. Got that. Now, that's the thing about processed foods, a lot of salt. You understand? For real, y'all. Processed food, that's the next one. High fat foods and caffeine. Of the above, refined carbohydrates, including sugar, can fill you up and overwork the digestive system without giving your body any real fuel. While excess salt raises the blood pressure and puts the body into overdrive. I think I've got that. I do take flaxseed. Flaxseed is good. I was taking flaxseed and a probiotic for your gut. Okay, mom. I used to be like, why my mama always talking about shit? You know, I gotta make sure my bowels moving, honey. When I got older, and I started having problems with my digestive system, gassy and all that. I see what mama talking about. But I got a hold of that real quick. Just burping. I did blah, 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 blah. Honey, I healed myself of that shit. So I was taking flaxseed and a probiotic for my gut, where I just researched yesterday that just taking a flaxseed supplement, you don't need it's a probiotic. So I don't need an extra probiotic. You understand? If I'm gonna do this thing, I gotta know what the hell I'm doing. Period. Right? So I was like, oh, I can stop taking this. And so when I take my flaxseed, it's a gel capsule, and they're kind of big, but it goes right down. It keeps my gut flowing. I have a healthy bowel movement just about every day. Okay? So stuff like that helps me keep that crap out of me. Okay? To the best of my ability. I'm not perfect by any means. What is perfection? Does anybody really know what perfection is? There's no such thing as perfection. Okay? Well, we'll get into that later. Just do your best. All right. We have been made aware of the dangers of chemical additives in processed foods, yes, especially to the allergy prone, but many processed foods still contain additives to which some people have an adverse reaction without always realizing it in particular. Tartrazine, E102, that sound bad, and monosodium glutamate can upset people's sleeping patterns, especially if eaten in the evening. She said go to the baking section and get the baking chocolate. It does have sugar and is cheaper. So what do I do with that, sis? She said, we learning. We be learning on here, y'all. She gonna break that down for us. She always does. She's amazing. Okay. High fat foods also put a strain on the digestive system when eaten in the evening. So there may be some truth in the suggestion that cheese can give you bad dreams. Never heard that. Y'all ever heard that? I never heard cheese give you bad dreams. Now I heard pork. That's really bad to go to sleep on. Eating pork and going to sleep. Oh my God. If there's a devil, you will see him in your dreams. Finally, it is worth remembering that caffeine is found not just in coffee. Hey, stepping on my toes, cause I'm from the South. Give me a sweet tea. Come on, Southern folk. Okay, Carolinians. Who we say? I don't drink sodas, but we'll get that sweet tea. This ain't sweet enough. Might as well should have got that soda, okay? So, got that caffeine. It's not just in coffee, but in tea, colas, and chocolate. They gonna get off my chocolate because I just had a half of a Snickers yesterday. Leave me alone about my chocolate. And it doesn't only affect you late at night. It don't affect me late at night. No, they don't know. It can contribute to nervousness and depression at any time. You see how we would defend the things that we shouldn't have. Now, don't take everything away from me. Okay. Far less well publicized than what we eat is the importance of when we eat. The old adage, I think it says adage. Breakfast like a king, lunch like a lord, and dine like a pauper. Never heard of that. It's supported by a naturopath and other natural practitioners who recommend a hearty breakfast, a moderate lunch, and a light supper, eaten if possible no later than 6 p.m. There are very good biological reasons for this. The human digestive system functions best in the morning when it produces a good supply of enzymes for the quick and efficient absorption of nutrients. The digestive process goes slower throughout the day, really starting to slow down around 6 p.m. By 9 p.m., it is very sluggish indeed. I have to have a breakfast. If you don't eat breakfast, shame on you. Somebody may say, I've been doing this for years. How's your health? How's your digestive system? If you've been not eating breakfast for years, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Go talk to your doctor about that. But I don't think that's good. I've always been a well-balanced person. My mother said when I was a baby, when I was a little girl, I had to have all my meat, my vegetables, my starch, and my drink. And I could not eat without my drink. You understand? So I've always been a well-balanced person. I have to have my breakfast so I function. I'll take my, I get up in the morning. I'll take my 3 prescriptions. I have one for my bladder, having them big old babies. And then I have my hormone, my hormone replacement. And that's 2 others. So I take 3 prescription. So I could take that on an empty stomach. Sometimes I get up about 6 o'clock. I take that. Now I add what I add with that? No, I don't add anything. I take that and I go back to sleep. I drink some water, but then I get up. I gotta have my breakfast. If I make something, if I don't have, I always, and I think what helps me is with my breakfast, I take my vitamins. Okay, and all my blood work is good. I just feel like if something goes on, I got a vitamin for it. That's my thing. Get the 100% bar. Oh, it's a bar. As it is the 100% cocoa. It is a chocolate. I've seen that. It's a natural chocolate. It has natural magnesium. You can eat it as it is a bar form, like a candy bar. And it's good for you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Breakfast equals break fast. The meal that it literally means the meal you are taking in after several hours of not eating. So it does not matter when that meal is taken in. That's good. Thank you for that, sis. I would definitely look into that. Go get that chocolate. And I used to be overindulgent. Me working on, okay, those of you that don't know, I have a lot of addiction in my family. And I if I see myself overdoing something, I pull back. I've mastered that over the years. If I'm eating too much of this or enjoying something that's giving me a little high too much, I pull back. So with that, it has helped my life overall. If I'm eating too much of something that's not good for me and I know it is, I know how to pull it in. And that's helped my health overall. You've got to have discipline. When it comes to being a spiritualist, when it comes to changing your mindset and changing your life, you have to have discipline. And I believe having discipline has helped me in so many ways because I was reckless. I was a reckless teenager. Just doing whatever I was big and bad enough to do, I did it. You understand? But I mastered that because I didn't want to be a hypocrite out here. If I'm, giving this information to y'all, I wanted to be an example of that. And y'all know I have no problem with telling y'all this I ain't doing this too good over here or that. I have no problem. I don't have anything to prove. I want to help everybody, but I also want us to be relatable. Okay, I'm not gonna come off on you like I'm the angel that has touched the ceiling of heaven and back to earth and back to heaven again. No, so far from that. I want to be relatable, and that's why I'm honest about the areas I need work in. We can work together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You may feel sleepy after a heavy meal because the blood goes from the head to the stomach, but still find it difficult to get to sleep because your body has been given an extra hard task when it should be resting. You wouldn't like to start work at bedtime either. Okay? Speak now. In addition, digestion takes place most efficiently when the body is upright. Although people's body clocks differ, this slowing down of digestion seems to be true for everyone. This means that food eaten late in the evening is liable to remain in the stomach half digested and putrefying all night. Ew. Affecting both sleep and our enthusiasm for breakfast in the morning. In some cases, it can actually cause a buildup of toxins leading to ill health. Let me tell y'all something. Spirit just told me to tell y'all this. This right here, this shit right here, this is cloves. Y'all hear it? Get you some cloves. Look it up. If you eat something before you go to bed that you shouldn't eat, like I just had some taquero Taco Bell. I just had Taco Bell. I hated it so bad. The Nacho Bel Grande. I hated it so bad. It's affecting me right now. And I don't like that feeling because I still have digestive problems. And when I feel that, it makes me feel some type of way. Get you some cloves and chew it. It's spicy. You ain't gonna like it at first. Chew up 2. They say you should take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Honey, I spent times I ate like 10 cloves. My stuff get all, I will eat them cloves. Chew it up real good and drink water. And it will clear out anything in your system. And if you have like digestion going on and it's burning up, you're going to feel it working. You're going to feel the heat. Then after a while, it's going to settle it down. Also, cloves, it says, will rid anything that may be going on in your body. Y'all, I kid you not. This is a miracle. Get you cloves to cook with and cloves. Get your little jar. Have it by your desk. Carry them with you. I'm going to start carrying with me. And chew them. Y'all going to see what I'm talking about. It will make you feel good. It's like it's a detoxifier. Okay? I had to do it because you'll feel better. You'll feel like it's killing whatever. Y'all, I be discovering stuff. I like to read. I need some water. Nene, are you asleep? You about to go to sleep? Can you give me some water? I'm sorry, baby. Okay. Trust me on that. It's spicy, it burns. But it feels good going down. Okay. If you habitually sleep badly, a large breakfast may well be the last thing you feel like in the morning. Ooh, honey. But remember that you are now changing your habits to encourage your body to relax and sleep. How you start the day will affect how you end it. Thank you so much. If you try for a 3-week period having a good lunch and an early light supper, you'll soon find yourself much keener on breakfast. Yes. Make sure you have your water. Chew it up good. It's gonna be spicy. You gonna feel it in here. But you gonna be like, oh, this lady knows what she talking about. I take love offering because I will help your life. It's also good for your breath. It's good for your teeth. Cloves is the business. You can make clove tea if you don't like to necessarily chew it. But sometimes you need that quick relief. You can make clove tea. It is phenomenal, y'all. Okay? And your breath gonna be fresh, honey. I'm all about fresh breath. All right. A hearty and healthy breakfast could include porridge or an oat-based muesli. Oats are excellent nerve strengtheners. I didn't know that. With yogurt and dried or fresh fruit, and a wholemeal toast. What's a wholemeal toast? I'm learning some stuff today. With honey or cheese if you like it. No more than 3 eggs, preferably free range, should be eaten per week. Now that's good news because I like my eggs, I like my cheese. And you shouldn't eat too much of that. Unfortunately, our social system is not geared to our body clocks. And for the rest of the day, you may have to do some adaptation. The lordly lunch accompanied. What's a lordly lunch? And if you still feel it, kind of just keep drinking the water, Miss Rose. Especially if you had something heavy, just keep sipping. Don't gulp it, but keep sipping on it. And then after a few minutes, about 10 minutes, if you still eat a couple of more. But just give it time to do its work. Okay, maybe that's toast made with meal that's from whole grain. Okay. I feel that there. It'll be in your teeth too. So I also have toothpaste that's made of neem. Look up neem. NEEM. That's phenomenal for your body as well. I take neem supplements. And cloves. Anything y'all want to know about some herbs, holler at your girl. I got you. Okay. The lordly lunch accompanied by a large salad may not be available where you work. And if you have a long journey home, the early light supper may present difficulties. Experiment with packed lunches, raw carrots, celery, and apples. Need scarcely any preparation. If possible, finish your evening meal by 8 p.m. at the latest. I'm going to tell y'all, honestly, and I got to get some more of that. When I was sick, I got one apple and I'll probably eat that tonight. When I got that sweet tooth, I got an apple. I cut the apple. I put a little salt in it. I don't know. I just like that apple salty taste. But light salt. And ate it at night. It satisfied that sweet tooth. And it was healthy. I felt good going to sleep. Or one night I was like, I felt like I was really, really hungry. Like I wanted to go up the cookout and get the big heavy meal. I got that apple. I cut it up and I put some peanut butter on it. And that was good. Just go to sleep. So we know what to do. We just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a Southerners, honey. We want what we want. We want to go late at night. We'll go get some fried fish, some fried chicken, and be toe up going to sleep. Okay? But got to change my ways, honey. I'm almost half of 100. So I need to do better. So if you are going straight from work to an evening class, have your hot meal at lunchtime and a sandwich or baked potato before the class. And if you're invited out for a late, delicious dinner, keep the portion down and the alcohol, relax and enjoy it. So she's not telling us don't do it, like just be responsible with it. Okay. Important as what you eat. Also, the more whole foods you incorporate, the more your sweet tooth goes. Ain't nothing but a word right now. That's the truth. Your body won't crave that processed sugar. Processed sugar, okay, is like a drug. It's a drug. You know, there's people that smoke cigarette, drink all that coffee. They got to have something sweet. Not a good look. We got to do better. Allergies and sensitivities. If you suffer severely from a food allergy, you will probably already be aware of it. But degrees of allergic reaction vary. Some people are sensitive to particular foods without having an out-and-out allergy. Their degree of sensitivity can also vary, with reactions worse at particularly stressful times and unnoticeable at others. The substances most commonly causing allergic reaction or intolerance are wheat, eggs, dairy products, sugar, and caffeine, as well as certain chemicals and additives. Very often, people are unaware that something they've been enjoying for years is affecting them badly because we've adjusted to it. And you know, one way of knowing that something isn't good for you, you like, I gotta have it. I should be like, oh girl, I gotta have my coffee. That's not good. That's not good. I'm not saying, oh girl, I need my water. I gotta have my coffee with my cream and you know what I'm saying? And then I do better at home making my coffee because I use my stevia. I know what, just a little bit of creamer, blah, 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 or honey. But you go to these stores, like the Quick Trip, they got some hella good cappuccino. And I mix it. It's loaded with sugar. Tayi, I'm talking to myself. It's loaded with sugar. And you get a big cup. Come on, girl. Get your life. Get your life. Okay? Allergies and... Hold on. I'm sorry. I just said that. This is a common phenomenon known as a mask allergy, when sufferers are actually addicted to the substance that is doing them harm. Sound like relationships. I ain't gonna get started. Y'all know I'm talking right though. Addicted to the substance that's doing you harm. That's an altar call right there. My. Okay, it's worth observing your reactions to foods and drinks, particularly those you crave for or consume every day. If you notice that you regularly feel extra hyped up or depressed after any of these, try cutting them out of your diet for a week or two and see whether this makes a difference. If you are suffering from a mask allergy, you may get slight withdrawal symptoms. People giving up caffeine, for instance, sometimes experience headaches and fuzziness for a few days. If this happens to you, tell yourself it's actually a good sign, showing that your system is cleansing itself of something that was doing it harm. Drink plenty of spring water to help it along. I know, right, sis? Now, let me say this. I am very fortunate. This is why I say knowledge is power. Me, it's 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 your mental. Me knowing that I'm addicted to, I was addicted to like coffee and things like that, but I take my vitamins. I don't know, those things may be helping those symptoms. I didn't experience that. I got my clothes. I drink water. I drink plenty of water. So if you are doing things, that's what my sister said. If you're doing something, you got something that's bad, the good will combat that. And that's true. So I do a lot of good for my body. So when I gotta let something go, come on and preach, girl. When I gotta let something go, it's not, the withdrawal symptoms are not as bad because I do more good for myself than I allow the bad. You understand? Like, for instance, I'm going through a heartbreak, heartbroken, shattered. But because I do a lot of, inner work, shadow work, I read a lot, I love on me. I love me. Okay? I love me. I think positive, all of that. I'm able to get over that. Now, back in the day, I'm not coming on here. Now I'm like, I'll be all right. You understand? So that's why I say, get in the habit of doing good for yourself, and it'll be easy to overcome the bad. And the more good you do for yourself, you'll feel better, and the more you want to do. You just got to go one day at a time and one step at a time. But you got to do it. So when I tell people, I don't get, people come to me or whatever. Oh, this is what's going on, blah, 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 blah. I tell people, I meet people where they are. If I know somebody, they have an addictive behavior, they're boom, 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 hard-headed, stubborn, I give them, I don't give out all my wisdom to hard-headed ass people. Now, when I'm on my live, I'm going to be spitting. But if I'm doing one-on-one with you, I'm going to give you one or two things. See if you do that. You see what I'm saying? And if somebody really wants to change, you will see them progressing. I'll give it to you. Because I want people to do good. I have a wealth of information. I want people to do good. And the more I see you grab a hold to what God has given me, Spirit has given me to give you, and you're growing, I'll give you more. And that's just how Spirit does. When Spirit sees that you appreciate what you already have, you appreciate your body, you appreciate your spouse, you're doing all these good things, it's going to outweigh the bad. And the only thing that you can do in a situation like that is go up. The only place from there is up. Yes, she said she can attest to that. Period. Okay, making daylight a habit. We all know that what we put into our bodies is crucial to a good night's sleep. But what about what we get from the outside? Daylight is key to regulating daily sleep patterns. Try to get outside in natural sunlight for at least 30 minutes each day. If possible, wake up with the sun or use very bright lights in the morning. Now, she done cuss me out with that. I'm not doing no bright lights in the damn morning. I used to have migraine. I told y'all a story about that. But I don't like them bright lights. I am not a morning person. I tried it. I tried to be a morning person for 49 years. It don't work. None of my children, my two here, none of them are morning people. We understand. We don't get offended when we wake up and nobody say nothing. We're not morning people. Okay? Sometimes get up, we look at each other, we trying to wake up. Then give us a few minutes after it's good morning. You know, we don't get offended. But I'm not doing the bright lights in the morning. Miss Anthea Courtney. All right. Y'all know I gotta talk my shit. Okay, supplements. What? Let's talk about it. Views on the value of vitamin and mineral supplements vary wildly, particularly between orthodox medical doctors and supplement-minded practitioners. The general orthodox view is that so long you eat a healthy, balanced diet, you don't need anything extra. However, natural therapists point out that so much of our food is denatured by things like pesticides. I've been knowing what I'm talking about, y'all. Pollution and preservatives, that most people's vitamins and mineral intake needs topping up. This is certainly so when someone is under stress, as is likely to be the case with insomniacs. At the same time, supplements are only useful when they supply when you are personally short of. Taking more of a vitamin, I said that, or mineral than you actually need is wasteful and can in some cases be harmful. True. In others, taking supplements will have no effect if for some reason your body is not absorbing them. On top of this, there is an increasingly bewildering array in health food stores of not only vitamins and herbal remedies, but amino acids and unusual minerals. Advice from a homeopath, naturopath, nutritionist, or kinesiologist can help you to sort out your personal needs and may save you a lot of expense on an unnecessary, useless, or incompletely researched supplement. Like myself, I've been doing this for years. Not for 4 years, but years. I've been doing this years. Usually, I tell people start with a multivitamin. You can't go wrong with a multivitamin. And usually, if somebody tell me, they're dealing with XYZ, I can pull it right off the top of my head. But usually, start with a multivitamin for men, multivitamin for women. And my mama put me up on this. Your vitamin C with rose hips. You start with those two, you well on your way. Somebody may look at me and say, damn, you take 20 vitamins, baby. I'm a cancer survivor. I do not want to go through that shit again. I told y'all, I like to be proactive instead of reactive. Real shit. I told y'all, if I ever get cancer again, and Spirit said I wouldn't, but if I had to, just check me out. It's real. Oh, you wouldn't fight for I'm not going through chemo again. I'm not doing it. Just let me go on be an ancestor. Spirit guide. I'm not going through that shit again. But those of you that been through it more than one time, you are. But for me, I think my thing is I wouldn't be able to get the Metaport in my they had to put it in my leg because I had a tumor in my chest. I'm not doing that shit again. I'm not doing it. That's that. So I do what I need to do to have a healthy life. And I think I'm 13 years now. They say remission. No, I'm healed. Ain't no remission because ain't nothing remission backing. They ain't coming back. Ain't no mission. Ain't no it ain't a mission. Okay, I take the power out of that. I'm healed. Okay, but that's my personal choice. So as I research, and my mother played a big part. I told y'all that. With taking supplements. I'm so glad she taught me that. That's what I do. So, and also y'all got to understand, He said, sis. Y'all got to understand, as a cancer survivor, if you, y'all, I'm just saying, if you ever suffer a chronic disease, the first thing, it's like you are a walking medicine cabinet. Because you had that chronic disease, it's easy for them to just say, "Oh, I'll give you a pill for this. I'll give you a pill for that." You know how many? I will be on so many prescriptions. I said, "No, you know the hell y'all won't. Y'all won't be my dope pushers." Oh, I go to the doctor. Oh, she's a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer survivor. She deals with major depressive disorder. She has this going on. I can get pain medicine so quick. Or anything else. I refuse. Okay? So, now when I go to the doctor, they be like, "You take a bunch of supplements, don't you?" And they go through my supplement list. And I had nurses tell me, "You know what? You take stuff I'm supposed to take. You covered. You better know it. Because y'all not going to pump me up with y'all synthetic drugs." Just saying. I'm on one. Okay, let me finish. Oh, I got 2 more pages. I know y'all happy. Like this lady. So, if you don't know about the supplements, sis said, "I don't do bright lights either. What I do is make sure my room is as dark as I can get it at night." That has helped me. Yes. Miss Rose, she gave me the love and the purple heart. Yes, ma'am. Give me that purple heart. Yes. She said, "You ain't finna be my pusher, man." Right. Ain't about to be my pusher, man. Honey, I can, and you can, anybody, y'all know what I'm talking about. You could go, if I go and say, "Oh, especially my chest hurt with my tumor. Can I get some, ibuprofen 800? Guess what they gonna give me? Ibuprofen 800. It ain't like you could go in there and ask for the drug. And as long as your insurance cover it, my copay under only $4, honey. Y'all better be glad I'm a good spiritual person, because I can get stuff and be, you could, people buy that, them pain medicine, Percocets and all that shit. Because people hook. The drug dealer makes us little drug dealers. I'm just saying. Some people doing it. I ain't doing it. Not saying I haven't done it, but that's another story. Not lately. It's been years. Anyway, but it's easy. Okay. In general, however, it can be both helpful and safe to take a good combined vitamin and mineral pill daily. This my sister. Didn't I say that? If you are highly stressed, this my sister. Listen, you can safely take daily an extra 1,000 mg of vitamin C with flavonoids and 25 mg vitamin B6, which helps the body make use of tryptophan. I take that. Do I take B6 or B12? Either way, I sleep. I get my sleep. This should be accompanied by B complex tablet. If you smoke, listen, you need extra amounts of both vitamin B and C, since nicotine leaches those vitamins as well as some minerals from the system. I love this. She knows that it's hard to beat the habit. If you're a smoker and you're trying to beat the habit, I will fuss at y'all about it, kind of push you to do what you need to do to stop smoking. But she's been a little nicer. So if you're a smoker, you need vitamin B and C. Okay? Because that pulls away from you. And you know it pulls away from you because smoking, it just takes from you. It pulls from, and your face wrinkle and all that shit. So if you're trying to kick the habit, please go get you the multivitamin and some vitamin B's and C's. Sick. My brother had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma at 27. he's healed now. You know what? I had it at 37. That's spooky. So he knows that's like me gonna have a whole talk. That is no joke. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. Send him my love from another survivor to another survivor. Oh, that's amazing. Yes. Okay. So the mineral calcium, y'all almost done with me. I'm on the last page. Hold on. Last few pages. The mineral calcium is widely recommended for nerves and anxiety. A naturopath recommends taking 200 milligrams daily in the form of dolomite tablets, which contain natural calcium. I take vitamin for calcium and magnesium, zinc. That is because taking hormone replacement, it will get to the bones. And so my doctor, which was an Indian doctor, when he put me on hormone replacement, I'm so grateful for him. He was like, this is the vitamins you need to take with this to keep your bones strong. Okay? So, it's combined with magnesium, another stress reducer that also helps the body to absorb the calcium. Zinc, here it is, can also be useful, particularly if you are depressed. You know what? I didn't know all that. I take all of these, and I'm not on any depression medicine. Thank you for knowledge and wisdom, Spirit. Okay. Zinc can also be useful, particularly if you are depressed, since this comes in many varieties. Consult your health food store's owner or natural health practitioner before buying. A word about alcohol. It's true that a small amount of alcohol is a relaxant and can blur the edges of anxiety, but there are both disadvantages and risks in the alcoholic nightcap. Alcohol is a drug. It's possible for one glass to turn into two or more, and before you know it, you have developed a dependency. And if it helps you to get off to sleep initially, alcohol can actually cause insomnia. To digest it, your liver and kidneys have to work extra hard, and your body has to provide extra adrenaline, which is, of course, a stimulant. It has been found that after alcohol intake, sleep is more disturbed with more awakening. Alcohol also reduces REM sleep, REM. Drinking large amounts of alcohol regularly can lead to alcohol addiction, alcoholism, in other words, which affects your body, your work, and your relationships and your sleep. So, ideally, you're welcome. That's amazing. So, ideally, stick to no more than a glass or two of wine. Come wine. I was gonna fuss. I was like, I'm gonna see what she said about wine now. I am on wine. 2 or 3 days a week, you'll feel better for it all around. If you feel deprived on non-alcohol days, boost your morale by telling yourself you're giving your body, especially your hard-working liver, a nice rest. Red wine. I got some pink Moscato in there. This from the event, and I haven't drunk wine in a while. I keep that, y'all. When I say I keep the alcohol under wrap, my mom not doing the PC drunk. I don't like how it feels when you're drunk anyway. Anyway, smoking. This is our last one, and I'm done. Nicotine is also a stimulant, which can exacerbate sleeplessness, particularly as you grow older. Non-insomniac smokers have been found to take longer to go to sleep than non-smokers and wake up more often during the night. In a trial at Pennsylvania State University, when 8 heavy smokers gave up abruptly, the time they took to get to sleep dropped from an average of 15 minutes to 18 on the first 2 nights. And this pattern continued in the 4 of them who continued without smoking for 2 weeks. Initially, giving up may cause a short-term increase in tension. And if you are under a lot of stress at the moment, this may not be the best time to stop. She is balanced. I like her. She's saying like, if you're under a lot of stress, don't be trying to stop smoking right now, unless the doctor tell you know. Everybody's situation is different, but do cut down. That's what she's saying, especially in the evenings, and try not to smoke during the last hour before going to bed. I'm thinking maybe she was a smoker because she has a lot of information about smoking. One way of cutting down is to tell yourself every time you reach for a cigarette that you'll have it later. If you make a real commitment to stop, this could obviously improve your sleep quite rapidly. You can get many forms of help and support from a number of natural therapies, which will help to calm your nervous system and support you during the withdrawal phase. These include a choice of acupuncture, homeopathy, herbalism, hypnotherapy, um, kinesiology, and relaxation. So, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay? And I want to reiterate this: increase your intake of vitamins B, C, folic acid. Um, I take that too. Zinc and calcium to promote better sleep. Try a calcium or magnesium supplement just before bedtime. And so that's it. That was really good. Thursday, I will be back. We're going to be talking about bedtime. That's just the name of it. I guess the things that you should do before you go to bed. Hold on, y'all. And then we have 2 more chapters after that. And sis, I forgot what I said we was going to talk about after this. We were on a live, and I was talking about something I need to talk about. We need to do a series on after this. I forgot. Do you remember? I was trying to remember. But whatever it is, it's going to be good. She said, if you want to get it naturally, eat more green leafy greens. I think, too, it helps with menopause. I don't have any sleep issues. Awesome. Okay. All right. What did y'all think about tonight besides my tangent? You know, I go off. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I know I can be a little bit over the top, but I just love what I do. Reading. Give me a good book. What? A good book? To teach and share my knowledge? Bless my whole life. She said she take magnesium at night. She can't remember right now. Okay. You love the topic? Yeah, it was good. It was really, really good. It was really good. To encourage y'all to, if you're not a part of my group, like, see, I need to go in there and do a reading. I think we may be hitting 52K. It would be more of that, but my group automatically refuses people. This is where I got to set up. We're at 52K, which is good. Very active group. I started a group on Instagram. It's going really slow. Slow and steady is the way. It's called Healing Authentically. If you go on my Instagram, I can't see who's joined. Y'all can see who. Well, it won't let me see the members in there. But I have 13 members in there, and I tell my life, and about, you know, how to heal authentically. You know what I'm saying? The real processes of healing. And so y'all can't respond, but y'all can react to the stuff in there. But I just put in, you know, whatever spirit gives me to put in there. I think y'all will enjoy that. Also, I am thinking about what spirit was getting on me about doing my mini retreat called I Smile Retreat. It's an acronym. I can't think of the acronym right now, but it's a spiritual retreat. I Smile Spiritual Retreat. I want to have one. I keep seeing the local Y where I went to. Have about 10 and do something online for those that can't come to, Charlotte, Carolina for that. And basically, I want to make people more aware of what spirituality is and how it ties into who we are as a people, especially melanated people. We do have other cultures that's tied into spirituality, but I can only talk um, from my experience as a melanated woman, and to destroy the whole dogma of religion and going to hell and all this ridiculous shit that been put in our spirit from children. Um, Also, I will be, just sharing that information. I want to share my story, how I got into this. I am not ashamed of who I am, because that's what my ancestors came and told me. They did not say, "Oh, you're just a spiritualist. Oh, you're a light worker." They said, "You are a witch." I am a witch. And the Mongol tribe came to me. And I still get a little uncomfortable saying it, but I say it. Because that's what it is. So when people say, "Well, what you do, it's not bad, not like you're a witch," I said, I'm a witch. I tell people, you're not going to get me in trouble with the ancestors. The ancestors said, you are a Mongol witch. There's no other way around that. Okay, we're not going to sugarcoat this. And I've noticed some people come to me for readings. I get referrals, and my clients are like, she's good. She helped me. Blah blah blah. This happened. This happened, and they will book a whole appointment. I get my website. Them people go to my website. They cancel because it's on the front of my page. You know what I'm saying? People like, I am not. I just came with her. A witch? Yeah, people ain't ready for that. I understand. I try to put it everywhere. It is, it is what it is. But because of that, because of the way we've been taught, we're gonna look into the witch trials and things like that, and also help you recognize you could very well be one too. You probably had witches in your family. That auntie that had that remedy, that grandmother that had that remedy. They were magical. They were witches. You could have had a great grandmother, grandfather, witch, warlock. It makes you feel funny when you say it, but it's real. But the I Smile Spiritual Retreat, you may not identify with that. Seriously speaking, y'all, you may not identify. You may be a light worker, but then we got the mediums where you can stand here in this realm and communicate with the living and the dead. But you've been taught that if you talk to the dead, you're going to hell. And if they talk to you, don't talk to them, because that's not of God. You understand? But people have these gifts and they're not going away. They don't understand. They shun these things. And so when the ancestors, when your spirit guides come, you try to give you a message to give to a loved one, because of religion, you can't cross over. You can't cross that door. So then we have those, that's the empaths, that feel everything that, what's going on in the room. And then we have other names of these. It's so much, but I am not pushing my agenda on anyone. That's why I tell people who I am up front, and a lot of people know my background. And I'm grateful for that, because a lot of people trust me from my background up to now. They're like, if you're in this, I know it's a reason. And I just want to help people understand. Even if you come just to get information, that would be great too. We're gonna be learning about crystals and things. I'm gonna have a whole lineup, but I just want a small setting of people to share and work with. I think registration will be $25 a person. That would help me get some things together, because I do want to have a whole little shindig for those that's going to be a part of it. And when I'm going to show you how to work with those things. Also, help you realize manifestation. A lot of times we feel like, oh, I don't know how to manifest. Honey, you've been doing this all a while. But I'm just going to help you apply tools to manifesting what you want. Um, I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good. He said, it is what it is. I am what I am. I hear you, sis. Amen. Amen. So it's I Smile Spiritual Retreat. What I'm thinking for y'all online, I'm thinking YouTube. This will be, because this is a great platform and I'm able to um see your comments. It's not delayed. YouTube is phenomenal, and I can make a private link and you pay your registration, and then the day of you have your link and we'll just go through it. And also I want to figure out something for y'all. um Probably those of you that want like the I want to say it's going to be a spiritual box. I'm going to say you want your spiritual box, you pay a little extra, you can attend the conference, the retreat without the spiritual box. But if you want the spiritual box to be sent to you, I mean, why not? It will be a little more. Okay, so I make your spiritual box, and then as we connect online, FaceTime video, whatever you want to say, live, I will walk you through the items that you have and how to use them. I'm sorry. Those of you that attend up close and personal, it'll be an extra $25. Also, we'll leave it open. Spencer also leave it open for those that want to donate. Y'all, my goal is to have a botanica, but it's going to be different. A lot of botanicals, they have the herbs and stuff just so you can go in and put stuff together. Mine is going to be really different. I'm going to have, of course, the candles. Everything's going to be handmade, but I'm going to have packages. I'm going to have spiritual boxes. If you want to do a love spell, I'm going to have all that together. So you won't be piecing things together. Mine is going to be very, very different. And then, I think people that's been in it a while, like myself, will appreciate that. They could just go into my shop and, okay, I want the love thing. I want the money thing. It's already put together. Just buy it and go on. And it won't break your pocket. So that's what I see for myself, because I love making things easy for people, and I believe in convenience. I'm just like that. Okay? So, any question? Be on the lookout for that. I will do promo and everything. So I'm on my day off. I don't have a day off this week, but one day I'm just gonna get up and just write out everything. But this needs to happen in May. It needs to happen in May. Y'all good? So I'm not gonna leave y'all out. Trust and believe. I thought about having it and streaming it when I have it, but that's going to take away from that the intimacy. I need to be in front of the camera talking to y'all. Y'all just watching and I'm talking to a class. I ain't feeling that. I'm going to have theirs. They're going to have their thing going on. Y'all date's going to be different from their date, because I want that intimacy online and offline. Okay, of course, in person is going to be themom.com, but I'm going to give y'all all I got here as well. Okay, good. Okay, let me pull a card real quick, and then we out. Since we were talking about insomnia and some of the things that affect our sleep, it's all about healing. We were talking about my group on Instagram, Healing Authentically. I think that this this era of my life is going to be the peak of everything that I built online thus far, because I know without a shadow that I'm not searching, I'm not reaching. I'm at a place in my life, I know who I am, and I know my purpose. And so I think that This is going to be the peak of everything I worked so hard for. And I'm seeing a lot of great things coming to myself, those that are connected. Sis, you gonna trip out. Remember what you said at the beginning? Let it go, let it flow, something like that. That thing flipped right off my finger. Like, hold on, I'm about to show you. Go ahead and walk in that gift, sis. My daughter got the kitchen smelling good. Yes, ma'am. She got the oven mitt, honey. Got that thing so hot. And she got the big bottle of water. She like, Mama, I am... Go do your thing, baby. She be like, Mama, you is crazy. So I thought be like, that girl is funny. That's what she be saying. Can I get another one? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I got 3. Okay, the 3 cards. And this is so befitting. Sis said this in the beginning, letting go. When it comes to your healing, you got to let it go. Whatever's hurting you, whatever's harming you, let it go. She said, let it go, let it flow. If it's not serving your highest good, what does that mean? If something you're going through or you're connected to someone, something you're in, not making you say, woo, you know, if it's like a weight, you got to let that shit go. Like, let it go, let it flow. Somebody's in the background. She's like, she got to. Somebody coming forward. She like, I got to let this go. All right. 26 is the number 26. Whatever that looks like for you, that's significant as well. Self-sabotage. You got to stop self-sabotaging. When good things come to you, you see that? Those are her thoughts. Those are those dark, low vibrational spirits. Stop self-sabotaging the good things that spirit give to you. If somebody come in your life that love you like the king or the queen you are, you know, let them do that. Don't self-sabotage. You don't really love me like that. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me tell y'all something. If somebody ain't acting right, y'all gonna laugh. Somebody ain't acting right, it's somebody that's gonna love me. It's gonna act right. I always got somebody that's gonna act right. Cycle them through. Okay? But don't self-sabotage that. My youngest child father, we're gonna love each other forever. He's gonna always be there, okay? It's crazy with us, but he's a good man. He's a good guy. You know, we've been through a lot together. And when I get on the phone, he makes me laugh. So, yeah. I can't self-sabotage that. I remember when holding on to the past. The past is the past. If y'all still in each other's life and I'm still saying I love that man and we, you know, have a good time. Enjoy your life. And plus, he fine. Okay, he fine and he's a quality man. Got a nice house. He's a veteran. I mean, like, girl, well, you better get where you fit in, right? Procrastination. I ain't gonna get started. Stop procrastinating. Whatever you need to do for yourself to be better. Stop saying woulda, coulda, shoulda, or you know, you procrastinating. Just do it. Be like Nike. Just do it. And so with all of that, you know what you need to do for your sleep. Sleep. We gotta get good sleep. We have to eat good. We have to look good, take care of ourselves, all of that. I'm all about that because I understand on this side, at this moment, what I'm knowledgeable of, we only have one life to live on this side. I don't know anything beyond that. It could be different. You may wake up and be in another life. It's so many different scenarios. But while you're here on this plane, be comfortable and do what you can to live a comfortable life. Be content. All right. And that's what it is. Letting go. Number 26. Maybe somebody need to play these numbers. Letting go. Number 26. Self-sabotage. Number 2. Maybe you've been going through that 2 days. Procrastination. Number 8. And maybe they're saying, you know, in 8 days, you got to let go of that procrastination. Or 8, meaning completion. or your cycle, the full cycle, or infinity. But all of that is something you need. It's significant. 26, 2, and 8. Okay? All right. I love y'all. I will see y'all on Thursday. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. If you want a reading, I would rather for you to hit me up personally. I can't message here, but look me up, Queen Tayi L. That's my fan page, or Tayi L. You'll see me out there. Just click on links up there. You'll get to me, and reach out to me. I have a lot of specials going on for readings and things like that. I'm all about self-love, self-care, and being the best version of you that you can be. All right. Time to let go of the negative shit. We getting too old for that. Let people do what they do and you do what you do. But make sure you take care of you. All right. Thank y'all for rocking with me tonight. I'm going to go take me a shower and calm down. All right. We're going to chime out. Let me change this crystal to an amethyst, which is good for sleep. Crystals are good too to put by your bed. Research some crystals you can't have by your bed would disrupt your sleep. But I'm feeling calm already. But amethyst is good to have on your nightstand or under your pillow. Just research so you can sleep. Where there's a will, there's a way. Good night, y'all. All right. Ashe. See y'all Thursday. Bye-bye. Yes, it is fantastic for sleep. Sis, no, she's in the crystals. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Good night.